Hello, hello. Yay. All right, guys. Hello, welcome to Monday Mood yoga class. This is something I'm going to try to aim to do every Monday at 5 or 5:15, probably more 5:15. Obviously, I'm already running a smidge late. Yeah, so it's always going to be a little different. It's not going to be exactly the same every class. Sometimes it might be more of a restorative class or a gentle class. Sometimes it might be more of a power. Just depends on the day and the energy that I'm kind of feeling fits that Monday specifically. This class today is going to be honoring the Aquarius Full Moon, which is tomorrow, August 1st. So everything we're going to be doing is going to be a little bit more throat opening. We'll do some breath work around that. And there's a few asana that I'd like to touch on just to open that communication. And that's because the Aquarius full moon is really about speaking through authenticity with love and being open and communicative in all ways. It's also an air sign. So we will probably flow a little bit more for this class, being that it is an air element that we're honoring. There's a lot more I could speak to on the Aquarius full moon, but I'll save that for tomorrow. I'm going to go live tomorrow at 10 o'clock to do a full moon short sound bath and oracle card reading. So you can learn more when we get there. But today our focus is just getting on our mats, moving our bodies, breathing, creating a nice, good intention for this full moon, whatever that might be for you. Maybe it's something that got shot, like the light shined on, and you want to release it. You want to let it go through moving, through breathing. And we will end class with that guy, crystal bowl, and it is the throat chakra crystal bowl. As you rest in Shavasana, I'll be playing it then and just taking in that crystal healing vibration and feeling open from the heart to be able to speak through honestly. And always remembering one thing, Aquarius is a humanitarian sign. To remember that, yes, we're individual and honoring our individuality, but also that we are one through the collective. So it's just something to think about on your mat as we all are here joined live together, or maybe you're joining in later, though we are separate and working on ourselves individually. That work that we're doing individually on our mats changes everything, shifts everything, and has that community feel to it. All right, so for today's class, you obviously need your yoga mat. And if you have 2 blocks, wonderful. If you don't, that's okay. And if you have a pillow, you might want to pull that out as well. If you don't, that's okay as well. It really won't be used till the end of class. All right, with that, let's go ahead and get started. So we'll start seated on a pillow, maybe on your blocks or just on your mat. Let's close the eyes. Find a nice tall spine. You can have the palms facing down on the knees or maybe up towards the ceiling. And just allowing yourself to start to ground down here and now. And letting go of the day. Anything that came up that was stressful or worrisome, just choosing to let it go right now. And becoming aware of your breath. Allowing the breath to deepen into the belly. Let's bring the right hand on the chest, left hand on the belly. Start to move through your 3-part yogic breath. So we inhale into the belly, ribs, and chest. Exhaling out the chest, ribs, and belly. Inhaling belly, ribs, and chest. Exhaling chest, ribs, and belly. Taking a few more at your own pace. Using this breath to anchor you here and now. Good. We'll go ahead and interlace the fingers. Elbows are in underneath your chin. You're going to inhale, lift the elbows up. And as you exhale, sigh out the mouth, head goes up. Elbows come down. So we inhale, chin comes in, lift the elbows up. Exhale, sigh out the mouth, elbows down. 3 more times. Go ahead and drop the hands back to the knees. So let the chin come in towards the chest. Let the head hang. And take 3 head rolls to the right. Inhaling as the chin comes up. Exhaling down to the left. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhale. And exhale. And take it to the left. 3 circles to the left. Good. We'll bring the head up. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, palms to Anjali Mudra. Exhale. One more time, deep breath in. Exhale, palms to heart center. Good. We'll go ahead and move into a child's pose at the back of the mat. So moving any of your props that you might be using. Placing them off to the side. I'll bring the toes together, knees wide. Start to walk the hands all the way down. Rounding the forehead down to the mat. Bringing awareness to the body, the hips, the low back, the shoulders. And with each exhale, softening those places of tension just a little bit more. And from this place of grounding, go ahead and set your intention for your practice. Maybe there's something you want to let go of. Maybe there's something you want to release. Maybe there's something you want to manifest into your life. So just choosing what that intention is. Then we'll gently roll up through the spine, coming to a tabletop. Knees are going to come right underneath the hips, hands right under the shoulders. And we'll inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest forward. Exhale, round the spine, press to the palms of the hands. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, round. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And just close your eyes. Begin to move through your cat-cow at your own pace. Add any extra movement your body's asking for right now. So maybe you want to rock side to side. Maybe you need to take big barrel rolls with the body. Allowing yourself to move organically. And just observing any tight places as you do this. So maybe it's in the neck, maybe it's in the shoulders, maybe it's all the way down into the hips. We don't have judgment as we observe this. It's just a simple observation of the human body and how it is today, where it's stiff, where it's not. And it doesn't matter what this movement looks like. It just matters that you're moving and releasing all that doesn't serve you from the day. Take one more breath of whatever you need. And we'll go ahead and walk the hands towards the top of the mat. You want to keep your hips stacked right over your knees. And it's the chest that sinks down towards the floor. Drop the head down to the mat. Puppy pose. Many options here if you have blocks at home. If this is too much, bring the forehead to the mat. You can bring one block for the forehead down. If you're really open and you want to take this further, you can either try to bring the chin towards the mat or take the blocks underneath the hands and come down into it. And so just making any adjustments you need in this puppy pose, connecting with your breath. And then we'll slowly come onto the belly, drop the forearms to the mat, Sphinx pose. You're really pressing through the elbows so that the shoulders work their way down the back. And we're not just pressing down here, but the shoulders, we're also lifting the heart forward towards the top of the mat. And we don't want to kink the neck by keeping the head lifted. We actually want a slight little tuck in of the chin, creating a nice long line of energy from the tailbone through the crown of the head. And then if you feel your low back at all here, just squeeze the low belly in back towards the spine. Take 3 deep breaths. One more deep inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down. Palms next to the sides of the chest. Squeeze the elbows in. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale up. Exhale down. This time, inhale up to all fours. Exhale, back child's pose. Take one deep breath here. We'll inhale, come up through the spine to your tabletop. Once again, we're going to send the right leg back behind, left arm reaches forward. We inhale, lengthen through the toes and the fingers. Exhale, pull it in, knee to elbow for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're going to bend your lifted leg in, your right leg. You're going to take your left arm, reach back for the foot. You're going to kick into the hand to help lift the chest forward. If you can't do this, that is okay. Just continue to hold your balance just right here. If you're in the actual position, make sure you're breathing. The more you kick into that hand, the easier it'll be. One more deep breath. And gently release. We'll take that all to the other side. Left leg goes behind, right arm reaches forward. We bring knee to elbow for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee, reach back for that foot, or just hold your bird dog. Breathe into the belly. One more deep breath. Gently release. Walk the hands forward slightly, tuck the toes, take your first down dog of the practice. You can walk it out on the spot. Allow those walks to take you to a forward fold at the top of the mat. Keeping the knees generously bent, just grab onto the elbows and ragdoll it out. Sway side to side, shake the head out. Yes, no, maybe so. Let it all go. We'll drop the hands down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold. 2 more times. Bend the knees, slowly roll up 1 vertebra at a time. The yoga zombie as we come all the way up to stand, roll the shoulders back. And as we come to stand, we're going to just shake out that right arm. Let it get all sorts of weird. Shake it out, let it go. Shake out your left arm. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Make it feel odd, strange, weird. Both arms. Drop the arms down, shake the right leg. Left leg. Left leg, left arm. Left leg, right arm. Drop it down. Right leg, right arm. Left arm, right leg. Both arms, right leg. And just shake. Shake the whole body, shake the head, shake the chest, shake the legs. Let the whole thing go. It'll hop around. This is that Monday energy that we're always going to let go of. We're always going to shake. We're always going to move. Maybe you want to let out a frustrated sigh. Keep moving. Doesn't matter what it looks like. This is all that energy. Just going to let it go. Shake it. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Meet at the top of your mat, Tadasana. Palms facing the front of the mat. Nice and still. Feeling all that energy that you just shook out. Connect back with your breath. Come back to your intention for your practice. Let's inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, dive it down. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank, lower knees, chest, chin to the mat. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up to all fours, tuck the toes. Exhale, down dog. Take a deep breath. Bend the knees, gaze forward, hop or step to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Exhale, palms to heart center. Do that again. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive it down. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, plank the hands down, step back to plank, lower your knees, chest, chin. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up all fours, tuck the toes. Exhale, down dog. Take a deep breath. Go ahead and lift the right leg up, bend the knees, step it between the hands, and drop your back knee down. So we're in a low lunge. You have blocks, bring them in with you, and bring them to their highest level, so nice and tall. You're gonna inhale, lift the heart forward. Exhale, extend the front leg, flex the toes. Inhale, forward. Exhale, extend. Inhale, forward. Exhale, extend. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come back up. Let go of your blocks, reach the arms up. Squeeze the elbows back, open heart. Sweep it forward, inhale. Exhale, squeeze it back. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Exhale it out. Good. Find your blocks, bring them forward. Use your blocks to stabilize you as you tuck your back toes, and then plant your back heel down, warrior one. Come all the way up. Squeeze the belly back towards the spine, lengthening up out of the hips, but the shoulders stay down. Inhale. Exhale, open up warrior two. Inhale, flip the front palm. Exhale, take it back, peaceful warrior. Inhale, come up. Exhale, side angle, forearm rests on the thigh, back arm sweeps to the top of your mat. Breathe. Inhale, come up, extend the front knee. Exhale, you're reaching out and down, and maybe your down comes to a block so that we have this nice line of energy, or you can rest it on the leg or ankle. Breathe. One more deep inhale. Exhale, drop the hand down, pivot around to a high lunge. So your back heel is lifted, you're all the way back down. Plant the hands, send the right leg back, three-legged dog. Bend the knees, stack the hips. Take a deep breath. Then you're going to take that right foot, step it to the outside of your mat, lizard. So the heel's on the mat, the toes are off the mat. Both hands are center of your mat. And you just gently rock side to side here. Let the hip open. And we're going to tuck your back toes, lift it back up, and come into a malasana. So your back leg is going to step forward, heels on the mat, toes off the mat. You're nice and wide, and your elbows are pressing your knees open. You want to think that your tailbone's reaching straight down and you're reaching up through the crown of your head. Heart's reaching through the legs. If you have a block and you want to ease up on the quads, you can place a block underneath the tailbone and just rest there. Always an option. If you want to challenge yourself, and if crow is in your practice, we'll go ahead and take that because Aquarius is air, so why not honor a bird? Go ahead and plant the hands down, and you just test yourself here. So your knees need to be up over the elbows, and just play with bringing the weight into the hands and back. And we don't want to tuck the chin in towards the chest. The gaze needs to be out past your mat. And then you're going to start to squeeze the belly button in towards the spine. Maybe lift one foot or the other foot. Maybe you can lift both. Make sure you're breathing. If it's not your practice, just stay in your malasana. If you're not already there, we'll meet back into our malasana. Plant the hands down, send the hips up, heel toe the feet together, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Exhale, palms to heart center. Good. We'll bring the weight into the left leg. Start to kickstand the right. We're coming into tree pose. And you want to think energetically that you're going in two directions. So there's a lift happening through the top of the head. It doesn't mean that you're lifting your head up. It's just this energy. And you're also grounding down through the bottom foot. So it's this pulling in two directions. It stabilizes you in the center. And then from there, you can start to lift the foot maybe to the calf, maybe up above the knee, hold. And just because you're holding does not mean you're holding your breath. So breathe here. And then we'll gently drop that foot down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, dive it all the way down. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank. Option to drop your knees or take full vinyasa flow. So chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or baby cobra. Exhale, down dog. Take a deep breath. Good. We'll take that all to the other side. So we inhale, lift the left leg up, bend the knees, step it between the hands, and drop your back knee all the way down, low lunge. Pull those blocks back in. We bring them up to the highest level. Inhale, lift the heart forward. Exhale, extend the leg, fold. Inhale, back to low lunge. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale. The last one, inhale. And exhale. We come back to that all fours, reach the arms up. Not all fours. I don't know why I said that. Low lunge. You're going to inhale, open the heart, open the chest. Exhale, sweep the arms forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Good. We come back to our mats or to our blocks. Tuck your back toes. Ground down your back heel. Warrior one. Come all the way up. Beautiful. Take a deep breath here. Open up warrior two. Inhale, flip your front palm. Exhale, take a back peaceful warrior. Inhale up. Exhale, side angle, forearm to the thigh, or sweep the back arm forward to the top of the mat. Inhale up to warrior two. Extend the front knee. Exhale, reach out and down. Triangle. Option to bring your hand to a block. Drop the hand down, pivot to face your high lunge, plant the hands down, left leg goes back, three-legged dog. Bend the knees, stack the hips. Take a breath here. And we'll step that left foot to the outside of your mat, so heel is on the mat, toes are off the mat, drop your back knee. Lizard. Option to move here. Breathe. Maybe it feels better to find stillness. And from here, we're going to step back into our malasana. So you tuck the back toes, back leg comes up to meet the front, sink down low. Now, option again to play with your arm balance. You can take a crow again, or you can join me in just staying here and relaxing, maybe bringing that block back underneath the tailbone. Use this moment to come back to your intention, whether you're balancing or relaxing here. If you're in your arm balance, make your way out. Remove the block if you have it. Send the hips straight up. Heel toe the feet together, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, palms to heart center. Take our tree to the other side. Weight goes into the right leg. Find that balance. Remembering energetically, we're going in two directions, up and down. That's what's helping to stabilize. Bringing the foot either on the calf or above the knee, but never on the knee. And gently place the foot down. Inhale, breathe in, sweep the arms up. Exhale, dive it all the way down. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands, hop or step back to plank. Take a flow of your choice. Always an option to skip a flow. You can always take a child's pose or just go into down dog. Take a deep breath here. Then we'll go ahead and drop the knees down to the mat and sit back onto the heels. So we're going to come into, I'm drawing a blank on the name of it at the moment, and I don't know why. That's okay. I'll type it somewhere in the comments, I'm sure. All right, you're going to come up to the knees. Hands are going to come to the low back, and you want to squeeze the glutes. Find a nice lift up out of the belly, so the chest is really leading this. Aha, camel. Camel pose is what we're doing. Sorry. All right, the right hand's going to come back towards the right heel. You're going to lift the left arm up towards the ceiling. And we want to think you're squeezing up. The belly is squeezing back towards the spine. So there's not this sway and stick out of the belly. There's this lift and arch happening. Breathe here. Slowly drop it down. We'll do that to the other side. So we come up, left hand reaches to left heel, right arm reaches up towards the ceiling. gently release down. All right, and we're going to take full camel, so it's half and half. What we'll do this time is keep the hands either on the low back, if that is better for you, just pressing and squeezing the glutes, lifting the chest, drop the head back. Or if you can, both hands reach back towards the heels, press the hips forward, open the chest. One more deep inhale. Exhale, gently make your way out, whatever version you have. Rest the glutes back on the heels and just bring the hands onto the thighs, close the eyes. Come back to your intention. Good. We'll gently open the eyes. Swing the feet around to come completely seated. Sending the legs out in front of us. Flexing the toes. Removing any fleshy bits from under your tailbone as you inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Gently come up. You're going to place the hands behind you. Fingertips are facing the body, the glutes. Taking a reverse plank. So you're going to squeeze the glutes as you lift the hips up. Feet are planted on the mat. And keep your chin tucked in if that feels better on your neck today, or open completely up. Take 3 deep breaths. Gently drop the hips back down. Bring the soles of the feet together. And sweep your arms underneath your calves. Hold on to your feet. Chin tucks in towards the chest. And gently bring yourself out. And send the legs out in front again. Flex the toes. The palms are going to, fingertips are going to face the glutes again, but we're going to inch them underneath the glutes entirely. Feet are flexed, and then you're going to just lean back on your elbows like you're sunbathing at the beach or lake or river, wherever you're located. And what you want to do here is you want to think your heart starts to lift up towards the ceiling, and then the head drops back behind. Take 3 deep, audible exhales here. This is an opening of the throat, fish pose. Chin comes back to the chest. Gently bring yourself back up and out of it. Gently creep forward on your mat. Bend the knees. Come all the way down onto our backs, hugging the knees in towards the chest. Gently rock side to side. Massage the low back on the mat. And we'll take a shoulder stand. Right, so first of all, once you're in it, you do not want to move your head to look at me at all. So just listen to my voice. You're going to lift the hips off the ground. Hands come to the low back. Actually, pause. I gotta take my necklace off. Okay. All right. Now you want to think that your toes are reaching straight up towards the ceiling. Like there's a little string hanging on to them and pulling them and yanking them up. And it's that energy of pulling that you can walk the hands further up the back. Take 3 deep breaths here. Bend the knees, take a plow. Toes come to the ground behind you or to a block or to a cushion. Gently place the hands down, very slowly roll 1 vertebra at a time to bring the hips back down to the mat. And once your hips land back down, take a happy baby, taking 2 peace fingers around the big toes. Shoulders sink down into the floor, gently rock side to side. Gently bring the knees back into the chest. Arms go out to the side. Knees go to the left. Gaze to your right, taking a deep twist. And slowly start to bring the knees back through center. Taking it to the other side. Knees go to the right. Gaze to the left. And slowly bring it all back to center. Hug the knees in one last time. Give yourself a nice hug. Massage that low back on the floor. And then if you don't have a pillow, since you're already down flat, you're going to bring the soles of the feet together and let the knees fall open. Arms can rest out to the side or onto the body. If you have a bolster or a pillow, you can start to make your way back up to seated for a moment. We'll pull that pillow in towards us, and we want it to go long ways behind us. And just start to lay back on it, bring the soles of the feet together. And once again, the palms can face up to the ceiling or rest on the body. Supported Supta Baddha Konasana. Just beginning to relax the features of the face and the forehead. And softening the jaw. Allowing the heart to open. And feeling supported and held by your cushion or by the floor. Allowing your breath to start to soften the body And releasing what's not serving you today. And you're welcome to stay here as long as you like. But if Shavasana is calling your name, then go ahead and start to make your way there. If you're on the floor, just by extending the legs. If you're using your pillow, removing it when you feel ready. And coming flat to the earth. Allowing every muscle in the body to start to let go. To start to soften. To sink down and down into the earth, grounding you, anchoring you. And turning any thoughts that arise into white fluffy clouds that just pass by. Maybe you can even imagine yourself laying in a beautiful grassy field, staring up at the sky as the clouds drift. You're feeling the fresh air, the breeze on your skin, the freedom of that air element, of that drifting. Come back to your intention that you set for your practice. Allow your breath to be your guide. And just simply allow yourself to be a thing that breathes. And slowly begin deepening your breath. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Reach the arms overhead and take a big, long, good morning stretch. And when you feel ready, just rolling to one side in a fetal position and taking a moment here for yourself. And send yourself love and gratitude for showing up on your mat, for listening to your body and making any changes or adjustments that spoke to you. Making yourself a priority. And when you feel ready, coming up to seated, keeping the eyes closed or heavy. We're going to do 3 mantras together. And if you don't know the mantra, that's okay. You can just listen to the vibration of the Sanskrit terms. After 3 rounds of the mantra, I'm going to do 3 Oms, 3 Shantis, and closing with an Om. We'll do a little bit of mantra today. So if you want to place the right hand on the heart, left hand on the belly. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. The light in me honors light in you all. Thank you so much for joining me here today for our Monday mood practice, honoring the full moon in Aquarius today. And if you don't know, my name's Rayne. This is Rayne Yoga. Sending you all so much love and so much light. Namaste.